Yeah, got the snooker. And it's not that easy to hit, because I think the brown may be just stopping in from getting to the side cushion, where he could come off the side cushion, top cushion, and kick the red up the table. I think the brown's in the way of that. If that is the case, it's a tough one to hit. He's potted it.
Ian,
It's amazing, isn't it?
just hold on a second. There's someone in the crowd not feeling well.
I just asked him to stop in his tracks. Someone in the crowd not feeling well, so it'll just be a little bit of a break while they get him out of the theatre. But here's the swerve, and you just see it, just striking down with lots of right-hand side. And funnily enough, that bit of a bounce helped it grip the cloth a bit more. So the yellow to go 26 ahead with just 25 remaining.
5.
But one snooker with John Higgins. The frame's not over just yet, but he's not started. And way out with his pots and positional side of the game. So when it goes, and no reason not to play the double.
7.
Ace it. One snooker needed.
Ian Burns, 7.
Well, but for that snooker, Ian Burns leads 1-0.
This could end up being a cracking match, but you never can tell. When you're playing a tactical master like John Higgins and you show no weakness in that department, that's a very good sign from Ian Burns' perspective. He's had 2 good wins in this event so far, Matt Selt and Michael Holt. Perhaps that's a sign of the fact he's in form, so John Higgins may have a game on his hands here.
Yeah, 2 good wins, and it can give you confidence. And of course, playing John Higgins at any time, but playing him centre stage, well, it's a challenge. And something you can relish. He's got the snooker.
My goodness.
He's got the full ball snooker.
Well, he gave himself a chance to get away with that, and he played it swerve on the right side to get the cue ball down the table, but no way of knowing it was going to hit the bump and then somehow get behind the blue. But John Higgins knows how to sort of keep in a frame. He always has done. Ian Burns, if he's going to win this match, the only way to beat John Higgins, bash him over the head, and then bash him over the head about 3 or 4 more times. Because the first one doesn't work.
This is missable, this. Playing it with lots of side. You can put too much on or too little, and it's much too little. So John Higgins can now win this frame. .22 behind, but now 25 remaining.
He was a long way off of that green. And there's where John Higgins is such a hard match player. Some other players may have said, well, I had a chance at that green. I'm going to go for that. I've just got some snookering points, but John Higgins waits for the ideal opportunity most of the time. He's put the pressure still back on Ian Burns. That was a great shot. Couldn't have hoped to have played that as well as that.
I'm not certain whether John can get past the blue. If he can get right in behind the green, he can kick the green up the table and leave the cue ball where the green is, from off one cushion or two cushions. But got to get right in behind the green. And he did. Couldn't have played it better than that.
Great standard of safety. John Higgins is an absolute master in this area, so every credit to Ian Burns. John Higgins is the equivalent of, in the 9-ball pool world, of the great Efren Reyes, an absolute master at escaping from snookers and keeping it safe. I feel like John Higgins has got such a great understanding of this part of the game.
As you so rightly said a few moments ago, at the moment Ian Burns giving us as good as he's getting. John may take this opportunity to try and bring the black away from the side cushion, which he's done. And if he tucks in behind the brown, that is an excellent shot. Yep, that's probably the best shot he's played in this frame so far. But that is the thing about John Higgins, and like all the great champions, and why not? He will not panic. And if he wins this frame, what a bonus that would be, because he's done nothing. Really, it's Ian Burns who's been potting most of the balls. Good hit.
What about that? Ian's made an 11 break, John's made a 9 break.
I was just talking about the balls that are being potted.
Okay,
I'm looking pot success.
Okay.
Long pot success. 86%. I won't show you the pot success. It is it's worrying.
I tell you, it's one of the best. It's one of the most entertaining frames I've seen, where this has been the sort of low scoring. It's incredible standard of safety. Once again, John Higgins puts in a brilliant safety. Can he just see the edge? If he's got to swerve it, perhaps the right shot, he should be able to keep it safe.
Yeah, if he can just hit quarter ball or just less, it should. Well, he's hit it thinner than that, but it's okay because the black is a guard for the right corner pocket. Now you see safety success. You don't want to look at the pot success. Go on then, we'll have a look at it. 50% John Higgins. That's at least 40% below what it needs to be.
What other person in the game could have a 50% pot success and still be with a shout of winning the frame?
There's the highest breaks. Not a frame to write home about.
It's an incredible standard of safety we're seeing. It's not. It's a bit old school maybe, but that first frame, oh so important in a match, even for best of 11, sometimes can dictate the standard of play, both players knowing how important it is to get off to a good start.
He's eyed up the potting angle, he's taking this on. At the pace he's playing, if he misses it, he could well leave it. He's hoping for a thick of contact on the pink there, but he's had a look, and looking at his body language, well, I was going to say maybe this brown passes the pink, but I don't think it does.
I think the pink might be playing some part in this shot.
Yeah, it doesn't pass.
Oh, that's a poor
John
shot.
Higgins, 3.
Really mishit that. Had no problem getting behind the pink. Ian Burns could play 2 or 3 cushions behind the pink himself, playing thin off the brown.
Easy to play these safety shots as long as you keep the brown on the right hand side of the table, as I say, the black guard in the corner pocket. Good length of safety shot there from John Higgins.
Doesn't really want to play the brown up towards the black. That black's not really totally guarding the pocket. He may be forced to have to play it though. It's not bad, but it's just probably just good enough to make it awkward for John. If he doesn't like the cutting angle, which he doesn't really, he can't control the cue ball, there is an option of a safety behind a black, but maybe the best chance he gets is this brown. He's going for it.
Yeah, just got to be careful of the enough in the far left corner pocket. Well, not getting it in that thick. Well, Ian, here's your chance. Just the brown needed. And into the 53rd minute. Oh, he's missed it. This looks like a good line. Excellent. Could that force the mistake? Well, he can just get past the pink, but even so, not guaranteed safe this. Don't want to let this too thick. Just did pretty well. He wasn't too concerned about the cue ball. Didn't want that brown to spring too far off the side cushion. So it's still in the balance, this frame.
Good judgment there from John Higgins as to whether that was a natural double kiss or not. tempting cross double. Into the corner, risky. All the balls are open. Oh, he doesn't want it to go that direction. That's a poor shot. Really bad line. I mean, you know, first poor safety I think Ian's played.
Where's the cue ball going? Oh!
4.
Well, and it's very close to the cushion, so I'm not certain that he can pot this blue and get position on the pink into the easy pocket, if you like. Can he get round the back of the pink?
Oh,
wonderful.
well, barring complete accidents here, Houdini Higgins does it again. What an amazing performance to win this frame. Ian Burns
50.
didn't really do that much wrong.
Houdini, that's the word, Steve. Unbelievable. Well, I think that'll be the longest frame of the match, just short of 55 minutes. But John Higgins won't mind. Somehow, he's won it. He leads Ian Burns 1-0.